Captain's log, StarDate 20260515. Ship's clock time is 23:40. We are continuing our mission, our second delivery mission, to deliver all the swag that you see on the right hand side of the screen. We have spent over an hour travelling to and loading up at Orison, as I knew it would for one alone. Up in here we have managed to load 20 medical. There's 10 on that side and 10 on that side. There was two separate batches. Unfortunately, the way that I've placed the loads in this place means I cannot walk through here. I suppose I could try and push that out one, but it's sort of like sticking into there. So we will not be using the back door for entrance. What we'll do is just close it here, but then jump off and watch it close. Drake Interplanetary. And of course we could take a ride up on this elevator. And we'll move up onto the gantry. Well, we won't move up onto the gantry, I don't think. No, we won't. We've trapped ourselves in here. Unless we can reach this button. Yes, that was silly. I avoided doing that earlier to actually... I'm a silly boy. Let's put the gun away, see what we can do. That is to deploy. It is not working in that mode. Well, I may have inadvertently caused myself a little bit of grief here. Means I have to perhaps try and me silly. Even if I move it there, I won't be able to get out, will I? I need somebody to to come and let me out because I've locked myself in. That was a silly thing to do. I don't suppose I could lift that over the top. I'm now trapped inside the container. These are the disadvantages of trying to do the job alone. So I'm now inside a container of stuff. No, I'm out of it. Hey. Now that does fit in there. I thought it would. And actually, what we've done there, inadvertently, is... You see, I can open and close that. So we can also go back in there now and see the rear. Okay, we'll be leaving it there. So, you know, accidents happen when idiots are on scene. Then I was gonna go... I'd forgotten that we couldn't walk. I mean, that ladder should be up against the wall, the bulkhead really. In plenty of other places the ladder is in the way actually here, and it could just be against the wall. So you could actually recessed into this wall, then you could climb up the ladder. Regardless, if there was stock in there, you could still put the stock in and it wouldn't be affected by the ladder. Would be stopped by the ladder. I can actually put this away though. I would like more control over the lighting. Let's close that. I don't... Oh, it can't be that one. No, that's that one. We'll close this one. I do have a close all doors switch, but I'm playing. That side is closed. And I've still got a bay I haven't used. So this bay is unused at the moment. Could have taken even more, but we're going to close it. And this is where we fly the ship from, up there in that top cockpit. And there is a like a gunner's position down there. And then that's the EVA, so you can't actually get out of it because EVA hatch. This is the other control intercom station, but I don't understand exactly what this one station is for. That's where we're going to go. This takes us down, I think, through to engineering. Yes, this is the engines, the main big drives, and your engineering station. And this one component housings. Don't quite know what all of these system access points are. Maybe that's the I don't know what that is. Top end. Oh, fire suppression. Maybe there's an automatic fire suppression. Emergency supplies. Storage. But the storage doesn't come up. I haven't found the head yet, so if you know what the head is. The Looby Loo. The pooper. Le pooper. I have not seen the pooper. I don't think I have anyway. So it's just a maze up here for some reason. They found it necessary to put a corridor either side there and there for whatever this station is, to go back in on itself, to go here, which is back up to the main deck where we are. I wanted to have the lighting different. I don't like the red lighting. I don't want the emergency.
I hope you enjoyed your time here, Orson, and you have a pleasant rest of your journey.
I'm just trying to work out what this is, though. I mean, I know that's engineering. Oh, I don't have to bother really. So let's get out there. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. That's the spare hangar we've got. We're going to the right, and then to the right again. Well, there is a left as well. I'll show you. In here, there's this. Which is, it reminds me, that ladder there where you turn immediately. Fire suppressor. Reminds me of something that I had. This is the crew quarters. So there's 2 beds, suit locker, ooh, ah, so I would have thought that would have give me the option to presser le bouton, and of course an elevator in the middle. Which we could have put some cargo on, I suppose, as well. More crew bunks. 1, 2 there. You'd have thought they'd have had 3, 4. Unless there's a crew bunk up there which lowers down. Yeah, number 1. and that would come down to about there, and number 2 would sleep underneath. Near the elevator. And then what would be through these doors? Oh, it's the other side of the engineering. That's the gunner's seat, I think. Should we get in it? Lower turret. So I expect to go down. Oh, it's turned me upside down. That's quite good, that. Yeah, because there is no upside down in space. Quite good. I like that. It's funny. Makes sense. Very Star Trekky. And we've been that away. This station, engineering 10. Let's just have a look at it. Although I'm loath to touch any of this. Something wrong there. What's that? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Shield generator alert, no power. Yeah, because we're not up and about running, that's all. That's max GR gravity, is it? That is gravity plate. Maybe that's the place to put unusual, just one SCU boxes. Because to tell you, next time I go on a crewed ship like this, I'm going to be taking a little box of junk with me, because they had nothing. I only had what I had in my backpack. They did give me a fire extinguisher. I've got 1 drink left. And they should have a trash compactor on board. So look, you know, keep your rubbish on you, and then when you pass the trash compactor, put it on. Put it in the bin. That'll probably cause grief. And if you get into space and you lose gravity in the ship, all them bottles and bits of rubbish that should float around. I actually do need another drink, but I ain't going flying around Orison. And you'd think these ships would come with a fridge and a little canteen. Where is the? Oh, there's the pooper. Yeah, I remember now. I did say that. I thought it was. I was thinking of another ship, but yeah, I did. I was trying to remember which ship it was I saw, where there was a pooper open in public. It's this one. God, I've been so long on this ship now. It's just back to the. That's back to the thing is we can't walk through all of. Well, you can. I mean, I've apart from that one, I should have put that one up on the top. If I'd have put these in the middle, maybe, I don't know, could have got one on top. We go up over the gantry. There's 2 ways of getting round it, isn't there? Anyway, now we're going to have to make our decision to get going. We need to go up a deck. We can't do that here. This is the gun rack, and it's got, assuming you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guns, then you must have 6 crew. Anticipate 6 crew. So there's 2 bunks. These might be the engineering guys who sleep in here. let's go up a level via this ladder. Come on up. Could have gone up that ladder. Engineering again. I mean, like in a submarine, some people have bunks slung in the corridors, you know. Don't think that's a thing in here. So we found 2 bunks, and then down here is it? No, that's engineering again. Is that a window? I don't think it is. Well, I think I've seen all of the ship anyway, but I can only see 2 bunks in this room. Let's go back upstairs. Go into the pod. This is detachable apparently, but I don't know how to detach it. Like an escape pod, life pod. It flies on its own, big battle cruisy typey thing. And down here we said there was no more beds, did we? Got 2 bunks, 3, 4, that's it. Yeah. And that's where I fell out of the ship. If we exit the ship, the ladder should. That's not funny. Why didn't the ladder stay out? Thrusters burning you. And it should tell you where to stand safely. Stand clear. He's trapping my feet. So there's only 4 bunks. I mean, I suppose it's okay because you're gonna a ship this size, you'd need at least 2 crew on duty at all times, wouldn't you? I'm just surprised that there's no ladder or way up from this room, that you have to go out into the cargo area. Oh, there's... No, that's not it. That's not it. So how would you go up if you was in the crew mess area and you quickly need to get to... That's the gun turret. There, that way. So you'd have to run up there to get to the flight deck.
There we go. One spot for you. Oh, it's you again. You're all squared away, so please proceed to your assigned space.
all my power's on there. U is to power. Interact. Exit. If I remember from a Cutlass Black, I have a power switch. Oh, mine's on the other side about here though, I think. So let's put the power on. Although I did press U. So the person in the back seat's doing the scanning. And also doing the turret. So the turret don't know what they're doing in the back of here though. Let's power off.
Looks like you're all set to leave.
I am set to leave, but I'm not going yet. So stop pushing. Well, I've tried entering a seat about 4 times now. Here I bought that one. Okay. Pyro, 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 pyro. So let's call up the map. Does it want us to just deliver it to the gateway? Deliver ship? Deliver stuff there? So it looks like we've got target is in another system, yeah? So let's open that. You've joined a hangar queue. We'll just quickly look again. I did refuel, but I did leave the engines burning. 440 for hydrogen. Repair 1. I did a bit of damage maybe while I was bumping the cargo around inside. We'll watch how much it's costing us. Look, 30, 31. It's going up all the time. It's constantly costing you credits. It's Captain Andreas requesting clearance for takeoff. Oops, daisy. Retract landing gear. Hopefully flying up and away. You can't really tell with this place. That's why I don't like it here. I don't like Crusader. How is it I've still got a... Let's something's going on crazy there. I'm trying to get outside view. I've got one of my doors still open, so I'm going to open all doors. And then I'm going to close all doors. That's open all doors. And then let's close all doors. So here I don't really know which way up we are at all. So I don't understand the place. So stop there for a minute, we'll stop the roll. Sifram Station. Let's head that way. I think that'll take us. We should only really have one point of reference, but I can't really see because the screen is too bright. So that must be the reference point. Hopefully it's not flying through. That's the Nix. Why are all these other things still on the screen if I've only got one, if my targeting computer is working correctly? I can see that they are all red, which is not good. Means I can't get to them all. I'm probably flying through the planet. It's a gas giant, this place, though, isn't it? So this is why I don't like coming here, because I can't work the place out. I don't know which way is up. I don't have to get down to it. I can't always find the landing zone. I just want to fly away from the place first, so I know. Deliver shipment. So that must be the correct. Direction, but I can't see a marker now. This is the issue. I don't think this is one. Little white ship. Oh, there'll be ships coming in, won't they? I'm loath to move forwards as well. I'm actually just revolving in space. But I suppose I'd best make a move to the blue stuff. And I still haven't got an external view. It's doing all this. That's better. So now, am I flying into the planet? Or am I flying away? It feels like I'm flying away. But my thrusters are lit up. There, look, they're not lit. Maybe it's just the big engines that are supposed to be firing. I mean, I could be heading towards the ground for all I know. Apart from the fact that my altitude is going up, 96. 97. Also, the atmosphere on this, as it were, you know, your atmospheric zone, could be much longer than on a standard planet. So you get to about 9 or 10 kilometers out, and then you're into space when you're at Lowville. Here we're 102, and we're still not in space. Right, let's make another attempt to find a waypoint. That's just about looking back the way we came. I'm going to choose any one of these just to fly away from the planet a little bit, I think. Let's just go to Daymar a little bit. And now I'm just trying to stop it. That should be far enough. Cancel. I don't want to fly to Daymar. Not cancel. It won't cancel. I'm stuck in a loop. Oh no. We didn't even get away from the planet. Okay, let's have another go at the tracking. It should show me a line to it. No line. Trying to read them up, but it's very bright looking into that sun. Microtech. Which one that one is, I don't know. Well, we're going to have to just make a decision to go somewhere, because I can't just stay around here all the time. There's no distance markers, no orbital markers or anything. That's the Nix. I want the... Right, let's try going Pyro Gateway. Let's try that. Not letting me click it. That one? Not coming up. It just keeps saying in a different system. Right, okay. I want to just go to Pyro Gateway. It won't let me. Okay. Shallow Field Station, that's sort of like on its way. Farmat Crusader. Shallow Fields. Won't let me click it. Wicklow Emporium. I should be able to go wherever I want. I shouldn't have to look for different places like that. I don't know whether I want them or not. Yeah. That's the Shallow Frontier. It's not the same, is it? I'm going to have to make a decision though. I'm going to fly away to one of these, even if I get there and run out of fuel. At least I'm away from that bright light. 52 gigazillions. Shields are critical. Blackness of space, okay. Let's go try this again. Maps. Why they make it so hard? You should just be able to type in Pyro and go to the Pyro gateway and click and it should take you there. That's what I should have had when I was in Crusader. That is the only place. You lose sound when you go outside. It's 6 and 43%. So let's just step out of the seat and have something to eat. On these ships they should always have a complement. Maybe you could have some AI officers that always just stay with the ship and can do things like purchasing. So I want to take my helmet off very carefully. I'm trying to put my helmet on. So why is there no atmosphere? I've got my suit on, my helmet's on. Why am I dying? This is ridiculous. I've got my helmet on. I'm looking for the crew's quarters. And big capital ships like this, why don't they have a medibay? You know, it's ridiculous. There, look. I shouldn't be dying in here. This should have an atmosphere. Am I choking in my helmet? Let's take it off. 19%. My lungs are 100% now. So that's the last of the drink. and put my helmet back on. And go back up to the flight deck. This is supposed to be a life pod as well. I mean, what's the point? We could get some medical help here, actually. "26 kilometers away though." So we'll put the shields back up. And from a mobiGlas point of view, maps. I do actually need to land here though, see if I can sort myself out. So I need some food and drink. Well, jump point detected. Should I just go for the jump? I have never jumped a big ship like this, so thing is, why can't you see those tunnel markers when you're in normal view? You go back to normal view, and you can't see them. So I need that on, which drops my shields. You have to use all these markers properly to line up. I'm trying to activate the jump point. It's not going to the last one. Jump. I'm doing it now. There it is. I'm trying to align. I don't know what it means. It's going to fail, isn't it? Yeah, just failed. It's just saying I'm too close now. How can I be too close? I'm losing it. Turn the coupled mode off. Thing is, I might have used up quite a lot of fuel here, so I don't know if I should dock here first and go medic myself. I'm trying to stop. my ship from moving. I've put my wheels out. Landing gear up, landing gear down. That should reduce us. I've got my coupled mode back on. I've requested landing, docking, and I've just swiveled and spun past it. Yeah. It says it wants me there. Why can't I have a docking point? You know, like to a docking ring or something? Or is the ship not big enough? Why do I have to keep going in a big hole every time? You think it would be good if you could have a time as a ATC at a station, and the system looks after you in the sense that you don't have to really know anything about ATC, but you could just be talking to pilots and saying, really, once you've got this ship up and about running, although it's a big ship, it's really just like flying a smaller ship with a big gun on the side. That's what it feels like. They took the thing off me. How do you get this in there though? Because the majority of the ship is over to the right. It's such a long ship, how do you know when your back end's in? Got collision alerts going off. No! Come on. Stupid, ridiculous timers on these landing bays. To think everybody's a professional pilot. Must have given me another landing pad, I don't know. Right, and it's now I've called about 6 times, and that's the first time it's made the sound to hang a request. Now it wants me to go back in the same hole. Why wouldn't it do that for me when I was perfectly lined up for it? I've got to do it all again. And knackers to it. I'm just going to fly in. If the doors start to shut, the doors start to shut, and that's it. It takes some doing, but I'm going to make a guess that that is correct. I'm just off to the centre, and I know it's a big hangar. Get off the ground, bitch. Come on. Right, let's get this ship fixed up and refueled. This is costing me all my money. I've only got 63 grand. So I'm spending money like nothing. And then I do need to get out of here. We'll turn the engines off. I'm not going to open all doors. And I'm going to leave the ship here. If they put it in storage, then tough. There is a climb down ladder. It says exit ship. So why doesn't that ladder stay down? It's gone before you can even get down. And then you can't get back in that way, can you? Never mind. Let's go get something to eat and medic ourselves up. I'm surprised it doesn't have a medical bed on board, you know. Or that the life pod doesn't have a medical bed on board. I mean, this is why it's a great game, because you're left to your own devices. They're not telling you how to do stuff. I know that's great, but you know, there are some things which are a little bit skew if in the sense that you should have a medical ship. Well, let me just see if we can do something about that. Food and water. Although these things aren't not the best things to eat. We want some cruise luck, so I'll just find any shop, but for now I'll just take a couple of water.
If you need something, use the terminal. That's what it's there for.
Where is it? No appropriate item. What terminal? Sticking me around, isn't he? Well, at least I lost my thing for that. That should go in my backpack. Two of those burritos. So I've got plenty of drinks on me, but I want the cruise luxes really. Proceed to
Are you sure I
2.
can't do an imprint today? I have a really important memory I just made and
Feel better? Save more. Welcome to Kelto RX.
Urgent page for Dr. Chan. Needed immediately in surgery. Dr. Chan to surgery. If anyone sees a patient wearing blue pants, a red striped shirt, red and white hat, and glasses, could you please contact the front desk to let us know where you spotted them? Thanks.
Medical concerns got you worried?
Room 2.
That stress. Just relax. Looking to improve your health here at Kelto RX. Great. Medicine isn't only about choosing. It's about being your best. Ask for medicine at optional medical services.
No injuries. Well, not now. Treatment. No treatments. Medication. Status. So should be A-OK.
Why should healthcare be a hassle? Recently ranked 5th most wait times. Choose convenience.
Just have a look in my backpack to equip those and equip those.
Whether it's a simple case of the sniffles or something more serious, just a friendly reminder that no matter your health status, thanks just by advanced digital medical routines available instead for Go RX.
I wonder if the hospital pharmacy sells cruise looks.
Track lift to emergency.
Nope.
Looking to improve your health? At Kelto RX, medicine isn't
Dr. Bolin, you're needed.
Nothing went in here, did it? Just that there, burrito. Oh, they've got a refinery and a galleria and a cargo centre. Cargo centre will definitely have the bits and the bobs that I want. But I have the cruise looks as well. Just have a look around here. Fire assembly. It's a locker room. This is the food court. Oh, I ain't had any noodles for a long while. Let's have some noodles. Let's pig out. There must be some nice technology there that makes it stay hot. I'm gonna have a couple of them for my backpack. I'm sat on a cold deck. Just in case they ain't got the cruise looks. Should be 5. 4. Oh, because I'm still holding one. 5, right, okay. And then we'll take one for drinking now. Okay, so this was part of the diversion on the tour, as if it were. Good for you. You should get arrested for doing that. Throwing your litter. Snot dogs. We'll go down the same stairs because the exit was just appearing to the right. I'm surprised that none of the vending machines work. It's an easy thing to do. But then again, there'd be no reason for all of the shops, would they? Platinum Bay for engine parts. And normal, I would not expect the engine parts shop to do that, to do any cruise looks. I will go to the refinery. I'm just looking at the other stuff that's about. I was hoping to find up here, well, this looks like ship's weapons again. And there should be an armourer. Nightclub, that's where the snooker table is. Yeah, pool table. Clothing shop. And this one should have a terminal, usually there. Cruise looks, there we go. One. Two. Right click to put it in your backpack. F to pick it up. left click to drink it. Hold left click to bounce it off his head. F to pick it up. Right click to put it in your backpack. One more. Then check your backpack. It's not in my hands. And we have 6. Okay, fair enough.
Hi.
The bar. Bah. Well, you can't buy a drink. Weapons. I do need some ammo. So, my gun, the one that I can't hold, is a LH86 pistol. And why I can't equip it, I don't know. Just put that in there. There. No, it doesn't go on my legs. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll LH86 and on my back whatever that gun is. Oh no, that's an arc-light pistol that I've got in there. Primary 3, 2. That is better the way that they've got that all sorted. So that is a P4 and that is an LH86, which is what I like. So we'll go to here and we will select our backpack and we'll do the 86 first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think.
Nice choice.
And then we'll do the P4. We'll buy 6 of those.
Good purchase.
Back to the LH. I think I'll have another one.
Good purchase.
And then we'll just check our backpack. And we'll equip some of that and some of that. I don't know what this one is. What's this one? Arc-light pistol battery, yeah. Well, I think we'll also equip another P4. And we will remove the arc-light battery and we add a bit more P4. But he hasn't got any armour. Okay. Armourer, hey! So, there's nothing that I really want in here, but yeah, I'm glad that there is one here. There's some nice colours on the armour here, so but we're not going to mess about any longer. There isn't any plasma grenade. No, it's okay. That looks unusual. This can be your home. Rest and relax. So you should be able to go here and talk to a guy to book into a hotel room and then have your hotel room there and keep it there if you want. You know, as long as you pay your bill. If you don't pay your bill and you're not going to be there, you check out. Automatically, your checkout would be that since you've left the station, even if you unless you pay for weeks ahead, then it's tough. You check out and your bill gets paid as you leave. From credits you probably had to sign. Let's go to the cargo centre. Have a look around. It'll be bog standard, and so will the refinery. Yep, entrance is the same. What I wanted to buy was also a box to carry my stuff in, just a small box. Bonito, what's that? Grey Cat Bonito. It's the best in class transfer speed. Compact unit. Making Bonite best suited to fast turnaround missions, refueling medium to small vessels. Oh, it's a refuel pod. Codimon jacket. Cruise looks so I could have had. You know, we've got. We'll buy 10. We won't buy 10 because I'm not set to the backpack. By 10 minus 1 for the spacecraft. They're there. We'll put them in the ship, and then we'll also have I want a box. SCU. One SCU self-storage container.
Decided to take a few days for myself. I'm not setting an alarm or
It's 1/8 of a SCU storage box. I'm going to buy one of them as well. We should be just about out of cash now. 53 grand. And they will be in their I'll wait till I get back to my hangar before I pick them up and put them in the ship. Let's just take a quick look at the refinery, and we'll have the helmet on as well. Maybe we will not. It's like we're stuck. Shouldn't put the helmet on while I was in the lift. Yeah, it's all happened at once. I can't read now that. Yeah, everything's the same, standard. That should be full of a vat of molten metal. Nah, not bothered. Hangers and habs. Let's have a look out the window, see what's happening.
Been on a fast streak lately. Look like it's due to any day now.
There's the hole we're going through. I'm probably dying. Or crashing and dying. She is in the wrong place. Medical. Easy habs. Right, so the port has to be... I'm going to guess the left. No! Burrito bar. So it was to the right. No. Can't be, that's the hab lifts. Oh, there it is. No, this is the right place. Used to be back in the day where they just gave no. God. There's the mistake, you see? That's why I had my helmet on. Now what do I do? I die here, I lose all my stuff. The elevator's supposed to be here, but it's not. I mean, how do I even get out of here? This is the game for you though, you know. So now I'm going to lose all my equipment. My gun. Unless I just die, I'll take my helmet off and die. And see whether I come back. But I won't come back here though, that's the problem. Because I haven't set my spawn to pyro. And I wouldn't want to do that because then I'd be stranded here without a ship, wouldn't I? They should, if you die here, they should let you spawn to your nearest point, really. So now I am dead really because I can't, from this position, I can't call to open that door. They don't even give you an emergency get out button. So that is an invisible wall. Unless I can get through there. Nope. Invisible wall. He's seen something there. Well, what a waste of time. So I've spent an hour loading boxes up. Unless I can get back to pyro, but if I pyro gateway, all I have to do is to die, come back. I will not be able to access this suit or all of my gear now. It's gone. Yeah, I'm stuck. So unless I come back on at pyro, I'll come back on at not Riker. Well, yeah, Riker. I'll be back at Area 18. I'll have to get in another ship, fly all the way out to the gateway to see if this ship's still here. That's if it doesn't end my thingy. So backspace. See what happens. Area 18. So my ship with all the goodies in it should still be over there, as long as it's not going to get claimed. It isn't in storage, which is it's a bad thing, because I should have put it in storage. They might move it to storage for me, if I can get back there. If the mission's still on. If I can wake up from this death. I can't wake up from the death, am I? Yeah. Yay. Let's see whether they give me all my stuff back. Because that was not my fault. Well, it was my fault because I shouldn't have stepped out of the elevator too quick. But that's their fault because the game's buggy. And resyncing with the server. So now I've got a long train ride ahead of me. My objective's still on, that's good.
Week lately, but my luck's due to turn any day now. Some sidekicks finally coughed up to help clear out the deck. And with a little left over, so yeah, feel like things.
I've still got all my stuff I bought, so I haven't lost that.
Alright, let me take a look. Sorry, there's nothing I can do.
Been looking into getting one of those light adjusters for automatic combat. Exactly. No idea how the hell it works, but it's pretty insane stuff.
I'm going to let my manager deal with you. Can't do anything for you there.
I've heard that conversation now. Since the update anyway, it seems to have been all the time. I haven't heard that conversation before as I recall. But that conversation, I'm going to let my manager deal with you. I am now stuck waiting for the sync of the server. There's continuity I'm lacking here because too many people on, that's what it is. And look, I can't even step outside there not knowing what's happening in the elevator and what's just happened. Sit here for a minute and see if it straightens itself out. I've got no movement, I'm moving the mouse. All I need now is for my PC to crash, and that ends it. So the game is already stuttering like mad.